చెప్పరా.
First give the connections to DC 230 volt supply, and then vary the potentiometer. At first keep the potentiometer in minimum position. After that connect this potentiometer to 350 ohms resistors in parallel connection. After that give the two ammeters, which are one is standard and one is what we are calibrating, in series connections to this whole setup. And after that connect the voltmeters. One is standard and one is what we have to calibrate. Voltmeters in parallel connection to this whole setup. After that, at first, to calibrate the current, to calibrate the ammeter, first we have to put the potentiometer in for a rated voltage. It is about 230 voltage. After that, by varying these three resistors, we will calculate the currents in both standard ammeter and the calibrating ammeter. After that, we have to note the readings on the ammeter, standard ammeter and the calibrating ammeter. We have to calculate the percentage error and percentage correction. By getting the percentage error and percentage correction, we will plot the graph between percentage error and percentage error on y-axis, and on x-axis the different ammeter readings. And then to calculate the voltmeter readings, we have to keep the current as constant. Now we have to keep current as constant, and we have to read the voltmeter readings by varying the potentiometer. For a constant ammeter reading, we have to take different voltmeter readings of standard voltmeter and calibrated voltmeter readings. After that, we have to calculate the percentage error and percentage correction of these two voltmeters, so that we had get the readings of these voltmeters, right? So we will take the graph and plot the points of percentage correction and percentage errors between these voltmeters. First we will give the connections to an auto transformers, because it is AC type of instruments. We are calibrating for AC type of instruments. At first we calibrate AC ammeter by keeping this setup. At first we will vary the auto transformers up to 230 volts, and we will read the notings in voltmeter as 230 volts. Now keeping the voltmeter constant, by varying these three resistors, we will note the readings of ammeters on standard ammeter and the calibrating ammeter. After that, we will calculate the percentage error and percentage correction of these two ammeters, and by plotting the graph, we will know the characteristics of these ammeters. Like after we will know the percentage error and percentage correction, we will calibrate this ammeter. And now we are going to calibrate the voltmeter. At first we will give the connection to these auto transformers, and now we will keep the current in these ammeters as constant, and we will vary the voltmeter by varying the auto transformers for various voltages, and we will read the notings on this standard voltmeter and the calibrated voltmeter. After that, we will calculate the percentage error of these two voltmeters and percentage correction also. After that, we will plot the graph between percentage error and percentage correction on y-axis, and taking the various voltage readings on x-axis, we will know the characteristics of this voltmeter, and the voltmeter is get calibrated.